Yeah, very right. We're doing well. Great to see you. I don't know if it was your birthday. I have belated birthday as well. Go ahead. Hey, Sherry Brian, go ahead.
Let's talk about Tennessee. You booked a cabin in August 2023 and paid for a cabin in Tennessee. That's when you paid for it. I don't know when the trip was. Can you tell us about that?
August of 2023.
You booked a trip for $1,481.54.
Are you asking me, did I take that trip with Miss Willis, or are you asking me?
First, I was just asking you to acknowledge that that is correct from the records, that you paid for a cabin in Tennessee. Do you recall, and hopefully you can do it from your memory, do you recall paying for a cabin 6 months ago, $1,400.81 in Tennessee?
Where are we now? What page is that?
I'm just asking from your memory. Do you remember paying for a cabin in August?
Now, if he's going to be asked about a particular transaction, then
You can answer whether he remembers or not.
I don't.
Mr. Wade, I'm not asking you to go through 1,000 pages of records. I'm asking if you remember paying for a cabin 6 months ago in Tennessee.
No.
You remember booking a cabin?
I booked lots of cabins.
Did you go to a cabin with Miss Willis ever?
Ever?
Ever.
No.
You've never gone to a cabin with Miss Willis?
No.
Have you ever gone to Tennessee with Miss Willis?
Yes.
Okay. When was that?
That was around 2022, early 2022.
Early 2022? Okay.
It was a day trip.
Okay. So you didn't spend the night?
So it was a day trip.
Okay.
We would drive there, have lunch, drive back. The reason we would do that is because the attention, she couldn't get any peace of mind going locally, so we'd get in my car and drive to someplace off the beaten path and have lunch and drive back.
Is that when you went to Fainting Goat with her? It's in Jasper, Georgia.
No, that's in Georgia. I don't recall going to Fanning Goat with her.
So the Tennessee day trips were only Tennessee.
Yes.
Okay. Did you ever do these day trips in Georgia?
Do we drive anywhere in Georgia?
Yeah, you were talking about day trips
we
going
drove.
out. Right then.
There were people, I was pacing in my office.
Okay.
And I heard someone yell, his testimony is done. It only made sense to me that I would be your next witness. And I've been very anxious to have this conversation with you today. Okay. So I ran to the courtroom.
So as soon as you heard that Mr. Wade was done testifying, that's when you just assumed you would be the next witness?
It only makes sense.
Did you listen to any of the testimony?
I've been in my office pacing, ma'am.
Okay. Did you listen to any of the arguments?
I did hear the arguments this morning. It's ridiculous to me that you lied on Monday, and yet here we still are. And I did listen to that argument.
All right, so that was it, just the argument, no testimony.
Right, I listened to the argument this morning where Adam Abadi, I thought, did an excellent job pointing out how dishonest you were with the court on Monday. And I'm actually surprised that the hearing continued, but since it did, here I am.
Great. So let's just talk about what you did in preparation for today. Did you meet with Mr. Wade at all? Once the motion was filed, did you meet with Mr. Wade and talk to him about the motion that I filed to disqualify you?
On this first January motion?
Yes.
I don't know if you could say talked about. I probably had some choice words about some of the things that you said that were dishonest within this motion. So I don't know that it was a conversation. As you know, Mr. Wade is a Southern gentleman. Me, not so much.
Okay, but my question was, did you have a conversation with
I
him?
didn't have a substantive conversation.
You did not.
I read this motion, skimmed it more so, and I've probably said some choice things to him about some of the lies that were told.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was from yesterday, or she was in court yesterday. But looking at for today, here's a source that said Fulton County prosecutors declined to call District Attorney Fani Willis to the witness stand for additional questions of Friday, which is today, after she forcefully defended herself and accused the defense attorneys of lying as part of the bid to disqualify her and her office from prosecuting the Georgia election interference case against former President Donald Trump. So as of today, she wasn't called for questions for today. But like I said, she's in court today because accusation of having a romantic relationship with her lawyer. And, with allegations like that, they try to, disqualify her for being in the case and Donald Trump. Or it could be bigger than that. It could be so big that she probably have to step down as defense. I'm sorry, to step down for her position. So it could go to that if she's found guilty or not. So I'm gonna pass it to you guys. So I'll pass it to you, Ronnie. So what's your take on this case if you caught up here a little bit, and also the relationship she has, with the lawyer as well, romantic relationship.
No, but like always, shout out to Bobby Bryan for being in the building. See you, Barry White. We great to see you again. But she said she's always been listening. Shout out to you for always listening to the show. We know you was one of our you always been one of our supporters. Yeah, Coach, we appreciate it. But the situation with Fani Willis, I'm not gonna lie to you, she did a really good job as a different as a I think what is defense attorney. I think she really, I forgot what her position is, but she really do a good job when it comes to the aspect, especially in Polk County, locking people and doing the job that she's supposed to be doing. Hey Genesis, what's going on? What's going on, sweetheart? Yeah, so I give her 100% good credit of the job that she has already did and the job that she's working on right now. Hey Miss Neil, what's going on? Long time no see. So now the aspect of her and her quote unquote relationship with the gentleman, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I always say, especially when you're under oath, to me you just go ahead and tell them the truth, like, hey, y'all guys did y'all thing, because one thing to do is to make yourself look bad when you lie under oath, and then they got the documents, they got receipts, and you going out to these cabins, you going out to dinner, you going out hanging out with stuff that you pretty much ain't supposed to be doing, and they already got the proof and evidence. You just go ahead and say, yeah, me and her have relations, and so what? I know right now it does look bad because the simple fact is they lying under the oath and they can see because they have the document right in front of them. That's why they asking them the question straightforward. And then for them to try to be dishonest and be like, I don't know what's going on. So you funny, Willis like she clearly is trying to make herself not to seem bad because of the fact that she had a relationship with somebody. To me, we all human beings, we all make mistakes, but at the same time, I think they're going to use this against her because remember she's going against former President Donald Trump, and he's not going to go down that easy. He's going to bring up any dirt he can find because if he goes down, you're going down with him. It's a fact. Even right now, they say right now he's been charged with $50 million, him and his operation. So, Trump ain't gonna stop fighting. So for her and him, they should be honest and say, hey, we did have a relationship and just move forward. Go ahead, King. You'll take on it.
Definitely. So when you're in a position like that, if you're the president, judge, jury, lawyer, there's a code and ethics that you have to follow. Fraternizing with coworkers is one big situation, which also follows into that same realm. So she's on a high profile case. but she still wanted to get her donut dunked. That's the issue. like, like, if that's not no nigga shit, what do you call it, bruh? You on a high profile case. Anytime you could have done this in your career early on, before, but you do it while you taking on the most loved and hated president in the world. You think nobody not gonna turn up some stones? You know what I mean? And this is the issue with us as black people. You know what I mean? And it's not like white people and other people don't do it. They just know how to cover it up well. You know what I mean? Jerry Jones and all these people, they done did all types of funny stuff. We can't find it. Remember Robert Kraft was caught in a parlor house. The thing disappeared. Whew. But you're taking on, and this is why I say, as black people, we need to follow ethics. Rona, you always say this all the time. As soon as we come too famous, we need to be careful how we interact with people. Them things is gonna come back to haunt us. You know what I mean? DMs, talking to people. If you having chats, if you have an old chat with some young girls, all this thing is gonna come up when you become a public figure. So I don't understand how she said this is dishonest. Girl, you was messing with a married man. There's nothing to talk about. Let's get you off that case, and we're gonna throw this down the drain.
Fanny. I know you get lonely sometimes. I know you do. That's why you was messing with the dude. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna kind of say what Hakeem was saying. You know, when you in positions like that, in your position, especially in the city of Atlanta, you or just any city in general, state, if you in the government offices, whatever, especially us as our skin, you mean you have to be squeaky clean. You have to be squeaky clean. You know, you can. I mean, if you got any past, they're gonna bring it up. Just like when we went out for president and everything. Well, that's a bigger thing. But if you run for like president, governor, or mayor, and or any other position, secretary, whatever, you know, and they try to vote you in, you know, they gonna, like I said, the other people, other people, the people that are gonna try to take you down, they gonna try to sniff anything you did the last 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years. They might bring some all the way to high school and try to see if they can smear your name and everything. But Fanny, you did a good job of cleaning up the streets in Atlanta and everything. But when it comes to your professional life, you kind of bring your personal life with your professional life. You know, you're mixing business with pleasure, and that's no. You should never ever do that. But I don't know why. I guess you had to make some business with pleasure because I know you get lonely sometimes. Seems like you just lonely, Fanny. Seems like you're just lonely. I'm sorry, you're lonely. But yeah, Fanny, you know, there's some serious accusations, and especially, you trying to, put Trump into jail and everything. They're gonna find a way to get you out of there, Fanny. They're gonna try to smell your man, like the situation you in right now. They're really gonna try to smear your name, and they're gonna really try your best to pull you off of the case. And like I said earlier, probably likely take you, probably have you step down. And I won't. And like I said, how's it looking right now? Because I saw like, watched the case yesterday, like half of it, like the first hour or two. Listen to the lawyer Nathan, and also listen to her as well. And when Fanny was coming in, she did look like a little bit nervous and everything, and because it looks like with her, how nervous she is, she might get taken down. And my thing is, it's like, if you did those things, just tell the truth. Don't try to hide it. Don't try to think like, well, I don't recall that, or we didn't go out like that, or we went out to dinner. We haven't spent more than $100. But like I said, $100, more than $100. Like, that's crazy because the positions you in and all nice restaurants, out there in Atlanta and everything, you got to be spending more than $100, more than $100 and everything. So my thing is, like I said, with this situation, just come clean. Like I said, I know you're trying your best to keep your job, but this is not the right way to do it because like I said, they're gonna really, really try to get you out of there, possibly get you stepped down and everything. So and then also you mess with Trump and everything, you know, they're gonna find a way to take you out, you know, and it's like I say, it's not just like Hakeem said, it's not just us as black people, it's everywhere in the United States. But the thing is, it's like I feel like sometimes with us, it's gonna hold like a microscope in you. For instance, the one of the the black mayor of Illinois and everything. I forgot what city it was, but we did cover it and everything. She said she was super mayor and everything, and now I heard today watching Pink lessons that they don't have no money, that they started repossessing police cars and everything, the city of police cars and everything, which is crazy. So, you know, but then, like I said, but going back to the point, when black people we had these positions, you had to be squeaky clean, and if you have a plan, you got to follow with the plan. But if you do some effed up stuff like you, well, Fanny, that I'm not saying it's not really effed up like that. Wherever you do, you do. But firstly, you make this with pleasure, and also with the title that you have and everything, they're gonna really get at you. And like I talk about the mayor in Illinois, now she's out. I don't know what she's doing, but they losing a lot of money in that city of Illinois. These positions, you gotta be squeaky clean and do your job right. But unfortunately, she got caught. She's in court, and they're really gonna try to get out of the case, that Donald Trump case and everything, and possibly she might have to step down as well.
No, but yeah, of course, everybody, go ahead, enjoy your weekend because we all understand it's your birthday week. So we'll see you first thing Monday. Enjoy your weekend, sweetheart. Yeah, shout out to lover girl Brownie. I know that's
Brownie,
Brownie.
she
I
changed
know
her
that's
name.
Brownie. Yeah, she
Yeah,
changed her name. I know that's
She
Brownie. That's
changed
why
her
I'm
name.
laughing. I know that's Brownie. Shout out to you, Brownie. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. That was it. I love it when I see a lot of women in the chat. I don't know. I like.
Definitely.
I feel like love all around. I don't know why. Like I feel the
Praise the
Brownie.
Lord. Praise the Lord,
And
Sherry
then,
Bryan too.
yeah, no, she's enjoying her weekend.
Looking
Man,
like a
I'm out.
superstar.
Yeah, I'm out.
Look,
She's like, I'm out of here. So she was like, I ain't being here. Like, shout out to Genesis too for being on the pound yesterday. So, that was I love to be around women, that energy. So I don't know. I don't want to be like Fanny. You get what I'm saying? Hakeem and Jordan, I don't want to be like Fanny. I want to make sure I keep everything business. No, but at the same time, I'm not mad about what she did because people are human. People want to have relations. But this is a question I want to ask you guys. Does it seem like what's happening? Does it seem like she trying to not her, but for you guys' opinion, does it seem like women are more attracted to men that's married than men that's not married? To me,
I agree. I definitely agree with that. I guess the reason is that way is because for a woman, she really don't have nothing to lose. And for the man, he has something to lose. But the thing is, it's like you're what the man is doing, it's but the thing is about it, I'm sorry, Ronnie, to add more detail, while they was messing around, even though he was still married, him and his wife was separated. So, him and the lawyer, or her, Fanny and the lawyer, they was messing around. But the thing is, I believe he was still married, but her and her wife is still separated in a way. So, because I just want to make that point still and everything. But then again, it still don't look good. You still kind of mix the business with pleasure and everything. But go back to your questions, Ronnie. I definitely agree with you. Yes, I feel like I don't know what it is, but there are some single women believe they can, get with the married man just to I'm guessing just to see they can try to get that. Not try to be in a relationship, see if they can get that. I can get with the married man, somewhere like that. I could be, that type of woman or whatever it is, what it is. But I or a side chick, wherever it is, what it is. But I don't like I said, I definitely want to know the mindset of why a woman, mess with a married man. But going to a point, Ronnie, I do agree with you. Go ahead, Hakeem.